they had this female come in, and she was my twin for the moment, right? So we start this session, and I'm doing it, and it felt like it was just about 10 minutes, and I know I'm being tapped on the shoulder, pass, job, and I kind of come to, and I realize there's a male sitting in front of me now, and then I had this, this instant headache again, where every time this would happen, I'd have to go out to the common area and lay on the couches, and just, it would only last about 15 minutes, and it would subside. I said, listen, I want an explanation of what just happened to me. Why am I getting these headaches? Why did I not realize that somebody switched out? Why did I start with a female and ended up with a male? And I had no recollection. I cannot remember anything. And she said, well, you've seen her aura and all this, so you got into this zone. And I said, oh, if you're not going to explain it clearly enough, I want it explained thoroughly. So I already read the bylaws. I said, I would like to request a word clearer. And she said, okay, you have to give us just a little bit. Let me get a hold of David. And David was the word clearer. And he has a particular book, and he already has it open to a page to a specific word. And he's pointing at it to me, and he said, have you ever heard of this word before? And I look at it, and it was the word Thetan. And I said, no, I've never heard of that word before. He said, well, read out loud the definition. So I read the definition out loud, and I was like, what the hell is this? This doesn't make much sense. I've heard of Satan. I've never heard of Thetan. And then I started just kind of looking at a couple of the other terms in the book, and I was like, I don't recognize any of these books, and I do recognize that word, and that's not the meaning of that word. That's not the Merriam-Webster dictionary meaning of that word. All right, I know what cognition is. Okay, so at that point, I take the book and I turn it over, and I notice that it is a foil stamped print. I'm in the printing business, so I know my printing. It was foil stamped printing with the Scientology dictionary. And at that moment, the truth set me free.